Hello boss babes and bosses out there. So this is the third lesson of the BossedUp challenge. And this video is all about the foundation of handling the social media accounts of your clients. Gagawin nyo to if meron na kayong client tapos magsa-start na kayong i-handle yung account niya. So now, dapat sa challenge na to, meron na kayong iisip na business na i-handle nyo. And again, as what I have said sa previous video na to, na kung pwede, real client talaga siya. For example, meron kayong nakuhang prospective client and then you are already discussing na kayo yung mag-handle sa social media accounts niya for his or her business. Of course, at first, tatanungin niyo talaga siya kung ano yung goal niya for that business. Para ma-feel niyo talaga na you are really handling a client. So next natin na gagawin is, at first, ang iisipin natin ano kaya yung strategy na kailangan natin i-implement sa social media niya. So I want you to imagine that you are like riding a vehicle. So the vehicle is the business that you are trying to run or trying to manage. And then this is the first stop. So sa stop na to, ang gagawin nyo is to do a competitive research. So maybe you are asking, so what is competitive research? I actually explained that in detail sa video na to, but I'm gonna explain in summary for this video para mas ma-connect nyo why you need to do this, okay? So ang competitive research is basically researching yung mga top and big competitors ng client mo or yung business mo. You can do that, get at least 3 to 5 big competitors and list all the things that you can observe sa products nila, sa services nila and all. Na-explain ko na siya sa video na to. That's why I want you to watch that after this video so that malaman mo kung ano yung need na details na kailangan yung malaman sa competitors nyo before you are going to move forward, okay? Watch that. I want you to know why I really want you to do this. First, you will identify your big competitors. That is so important. The next one is that you will see and you can evaluate their strength and weaknesses sa products nila or mapa-service man. And with that being said, you can position yourself better sa market, whether your service or your products then. And then malalaman mo kung ano yung mga possible threats sa business mo or sa business ng clients mo. And that way, you can avoid that. The next thing is that you can identify the trends na maybe hindi mo alam na trending pala yan. Sa kind ng business natin, we have to know what's the trend. Kasi this kind of industry is fastly evolving or quickly evolving. That's why kailangan nating mag-cope up sa mga new trends. The more that you are updated sa kung ano yung trends, the more na mas makaka-benefit ka or ang business na hinahandle mo. Kasi mai-implement mo yung mga new trends. Kasi pag hindi ka nag-adapt, mapag-iiwanan ka talaga. And lastly, but this is not the list, the reason why I really like you to do a competitive research because this is one way to know what are the services that you can offer and how you are going to rate it. So by checking their products, their services ng mga competitors mo, you can basically see kung ano yun din yung pwede mong gawing services and ano yung market gap, ano yung always na ina-ask ng mga customers or ng mga clients mo pero hindi ino-offer ng mga competitors mo. So ma-identify mo yan by doing a market research. But later on, sa next video natin, I'm also going to talk about market research. But for now, let's focus more on competitive research, okay? So yeah, basically by doing a competitive research, you can create your service package and rate it na within dun sa market. So with that being said, yung creation of service package, I want to share this list of social media services that you can put as one of the service package nyo. I'm just gonna flash this screen and you can take a screenshot or later you can download it sa website natin. Here's all the social media services that you can offer to your clients and this is the sample package that you can do. So this is just a sample ha. So meron tayong downsell, main offer, and meron din tayong upsell. So sa tatlo, meron talaga tayong onboarding fee. Kasi sa totoo lang guys, mas madami kang gagawin if you are going to onboard a client compared sa managing na lang the account. Like wala ka na masyadong gagawin if na-onboard mo na siya or goods na yung account yet. Like just, you know, purely managing. Super simple na lang. That's why, ito yung technique ko. Maybe sa iba din yung technique. But for me, this is the way how I do my packages. My onboarding fee and then my regular fee talaga And then, for example, if the client wants to continue the service that you have, ang babayaran niya na lang is yung retainer's fee. Hindi na kasali yung onboarding fee. So, therefore, bumababa yung price. For example, itong downsell natin is $550. So, sa next month, kung i-continue pa niya yung service mo, $400 na lang yung babayaran niya. Or usually sa contract, every quarter yan So, every 3 months. So, for 3 months, they are going to pay $550 per month. So, after that 3 months, kung nagustuhan ni client, yung work mo, yung trabaho mo sa social media niya, so yung retainer's fee na lang is $400 na lang. Yan yung technique ko para mag-retain talaga yung client. It's up to you. I will just give you an idea. But again, guys, this sample is just really a sample. Hindi to sa amin na packages. This is just para magkaroon kayo ng idea kung ano yung mga packages na pwede nyo ilagay sa inyo. Again, don't forget to put a unique selling point sa mga services nyo yung hindi ino-offer ng mga big competitors nyo. So now, it's time for the assignments. First assignment nyo is to watch the video competitive research. Itong video na to. Watch it first and then take down notes kung ano yung mga important key points ko doon. Please do that first. The second thing is that I want you to do your own competitive research sa business na napili nyo. Okay? Sa competitive research, list at least 2 to 5 competitors, big competitors big competitors mo or ng client mo. And then, first, check their social media accounts and website if they have. And then, check the type, kind, and style of content that they are putting sa social media accounts nila. The third thing is that know what are the services and products that they are offering. And of course, see how much is the rate for the services and products. And the last thing that you want to check is the reviews. Ano yung mga reviews? Good reviews or bad reviews nila? This is to check their weaknesses. Because if you will see their weaknesses sa business nila, so you can feel that gap. So I will provide a downloadable template for the competitive research. You can click the link below for the free template. And then kunin nyo yung competitor's name, the website, social media sites, the unique selling features that they offer, the list of services and rates, or the products and rates, and of course the SWOT or SWOT analysis. That's why I want you to watch this video first because I explained everything there, what is SWOT analysis and all. Okay? So having all of this info, it will help you to create your own service package as a social media manager, and it will help you know what is the best rate or what is the best price that you can offer to your clients. And now, the third assignment is to create your own service package and rate. I want the downsell, main offer, and then the upsell. It's up to you ano yung mga ilalagay niyo ng mga service there based on your competitors' research And don't forget to include your unique selling point. Again, unique selling point, it is the service that you will offer na hindi na-offer ng mga competitors mo. Like for example, this is just an example. If you are a social media manager and most of your competitors are just doing the graphic things only and then the caption kind of thing, maybe your unique selling point is that you will create reels for your clients, diba? And maybe you are a YouTube video editor and then most of your competitors is just selling the services of editing the video and creating the thumbnail. Maybe your unique selling point would be adding the service of uploading the final video sa YouTube nila and then you will do the SEO for that specific video. So that could be a unique selling point. Yan yung mga example. It's up to you again. You can download the social media services list sa website din natin. We will also provide that one for free para meron kayong pagpipilian kung ano yung mga pwedeng ilagay nyo ng mga services sa social media service package nyo. This is the fourth assignment natin. Madami tayong assignment na. But atong fourth ito, I just really want you to put all the outputs that you have, yung competitive research, and then yung service package, ilagay nyo lang siya sa folder. I will teach you how to do it para hindi tayo maguluhan. Here's my screen. But again guys, if you are still confused talaga on how you are going to price your services and all, you can watch this videos here kasi I've already talked there on how you are going to price your services. I've already shared kung paano nyo i-assess kung ano talaga yung best price for you. So, yeah, marami tayong assignments ngayon. Parang siguro na-overwhelm na kayo. But don't worry. This is the reason why na ito-chunk natin into smaller pieces yung gagawin natin para hindi kayo masyadong ma-overwhelm. So, yeah, if you are done eating the assignment for today, comment done sa video na to and you can share the link sa Google Drive nyo sa loob na ng Facebook group natin. So, for public Facebook group, I'm ready to boss up. And for private naman, becoming a social media, a boss up challenge, doon nyo i-share yung link ng Google Drive nyo. Huwag dito please. Huwag dito sa baba. Just comment done if you are done for this challenge. Okay? Again, I'm really pumped to see your output sa challenge natin. Hope na matapos nyo to before ako mag-release na naman ng new video sa next week. So, yeah, if you want this kind of video and if you want to become a social media manager and join this challenge, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell button to get notified every time na may i-upload ako. And if you have further questions, you can message us sa Facebook page natin as BossedUp PH or you can comment it down below sa video na to. Follow us on our Instagram account at Britx and at BossedUp PH. So yeah, hope to see you guys on my next challenge. Bye!